Welcome to Whispers of Fear. Schools are supposed to be places of learning, safety, and growth. But sometimes, they become the backdrop for terrifying and chilling events. Today, we're diving into 3 creepy true stories of school lockdowns that left students and teachers shaken to their core. From mysterious intruders to eerie coincidences, these stories will make you question just how safe we truly are in the places we least expect danger. Grab a seat and join me as we unravel these haunting tales. But before we begin, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell for more spine-chilling content every week. Let's get into it. Our first story takes place in a quiet suburban town. It was a regular day at the local high school, with students attending classes and teachers preparing for the end of the semester. Everything seemed normal until the intercom buzzed to life with an unexpected announcement. This is a lockdown. Teachers, secure your classrooms immediately. At first, many thought it was a drill, but the tone in the principal's voice suggested otherwise. A sense of unease settled over the school as teachers locked the doors and turned off the lights. Students huddled in corners, their whispers filling the air. But what made this lockdown truly terrifying wasn't the lockdown itself, it was what happened during those tense hours. Witnesses reported hearing footsteps in the hallway, slow and deliberate, as if someone was pacing back and forth. One teacher, who dared to peek out, swore she saw a shadowy figure standing near the lockers. But when police arrived, the school was empty, no intruder was ever found. What was even more unsettling was that the security cameras caught nothing unusual. So, who or what was lurking in the school that day? To this day, no one knows, and the school has since added more security measures, but the mystery of the silent intruder remains. The second story takes us to a small town where an elementary school experienced a lockdown under very unusual circumstances. On this particular day, a substitute teacher was filling in for a third-grade class. Everything seemed fine until lunchtime, when the school was suddenly placed on lockdown. The principal announced that there was a stranger seen entering the building, and all students were to remain in their classrooms. As the hours passed, the students became restless, and the substitute teacher seemed strangely calm, too calm. She reassured the kids repeatedly, but something about her demeanor didn't sit right with them. One student even described her as unnervingly cheerful. When the lockdown was lifted and the police swept the building, the stranger was nowhere to be found. But here's the twist: when the principal went to thank the substitute teacher for keeping the students calm, she was confused. The school had no record of a substitute teacher being called in that day, and the teacher who was supposed to be there had called in sick just that morning. So, who was the woman in the classroom? The children remembered her clearly, but she had vanished without a trace. Was she just an overly concerned visitor, or something more sinister? No one knows, but the story has haunted the community ever since. Our final story brings us to a middle school in a more rural area. The day started like any other, but by mid-afternoon, the school was on lockdown. According to reports, there had been a threat made against the school, but the details were vague. Teachers followed protocol, locking doors and keeping students away from windows. But this lockdown felt different. There was an underlying sense of dread, as if everyone knew something terrible was about to happen, but no one could pinpoint what it was. Hours passed, and no one heard anything unusual. No sirens, no commotion outside, nothing. Yet the tension in the air was palpable. Some students reported feeling cold drafts, even though the windows were shut tight. Others claimed to hear distant voices calling their names, but when they looked around, no one was there. The lockdown was finally lifted after what felt like an eternity, and it was revealed that the threat had been a false alarm. But the eerie feeling remained, and to this day, students and teachers alike swear that something wasn't right that day. Some believe it was a prank gone wrong, while others are convinced that something unseen was lurking in the school, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. These stories remind us that sometimes, the places we consider safe can hold the darkest secrets. If you found these stories as chilling as I did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and hit that subscribe button for more creepy content. And if you've ever experienced something strange during a school lockdown, let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear your story. Thanks for watching, and stay safe out there, because you never know what might be lurking just around the corner.